So, believe it or not, even though we just came off of a really stellar update only a few weeks ago, there's actually a lot more things in the works coming around the corner that we actually have some confirmation on that you all should know about, especially if you don't follow Brawl Stars social media pages such as Twitter or Instagram to get your information over there. So, hopefully, you guys are all pumped up. Let's get into the juicy details. Here we go. Now, we're over on the Brawl Stars Twitter page, and if you guys don't have a Twitter or anything like that, I'm not going to tell you guys, go out, make a Twitter, follow all the creators and things like that, but it is a really good way to keep up with information that isn't necessarily out in YouTube videos and stuff like that. Brawl Stars posts basically daily of things that you should keep in mind, but getting into a few of the littler things that you guys should be looking forward to coming out here in the upcoming days. So as you can see, starting tomorrow, Brawl Stars is having a little event called Coin Shower Weekend. Now, of course, your boy Ray doesn't necessarily need a lot of coins inside of Brawl Stars. I have plenty, but I feel like I recently overlooked the importance of coins, especially for free-to-play players, and you guys made that blatantly obvious in the comments of one of my most recent videos. So this will be a very good opportunity for you guys. Make sure you're going on every single day, collecting every single token, because every single token translates to one coin as well. So this is going to be really, really good for you guys if you are trying to work on upgrading your brawlers and you just don't have enough coins. I feel like inside of Brawl Stars, it's a little bit tricky to get some of the resources, especially coins, if you're a little bit later on down your progression. I feel like it's really easy to get power points, get your brawlers leveled up, but then getting the coins to upgrade them is another story. So make sure to take advantage of this weekend. It's going to be a fantastic opportunity for you guys if you want to level up some brawlers in the game, get some brawlers maxed out. So moving along down the Brawl Stars timeline, literally the next tweet that Brawl Stars retweeted was by Frank. Again, highly recommend you go follow Frank as well, and Ryan and Danny. They always give really good information over here, stuff such as this. So Frank says, hot topic, hot zone. It performs significantly better than power play, but not as good as we hoped, below percent of AU playing the mode. So as for some interesting statistics on hot zone, as you can see on day one, 73.9% of players were playing the game, as well as 22.1% of them were playing it for fun. I believe that's measured as in how many people are continuing to play the game, and people who just play the game, that first value would be the people who are going for the star token. But 22.1% is actually pretty dang high, especially if you take a look at the bottom value. See, we have day 18, 46.8% of players are just playing it for that star token, as well as 8.3% are playing it for fun. Now, I feel like that's definitely a little bit towards like the normal value here inside of Brawl Stars. As Frank states, these values are pretty much in line with Siege. Now, Siege is probably the least popular game mode inside of Brawl Stars out of the 3v3s and solo game modes. I would say the first most popular game mode is Brawl Ball, as well as the second, I would say, solo or duo showdown. Solo probably a little bit more popular than duo, and I would honestly say it would be really intriguing to see all the values, the percent played for all the game modes. I would really like to see how the other 3v3 game modes are performing in the sense of people playing it for fun, because I guarantee Brawl Ball is like really high up there, like 15%, almost double it. Now, what this means for Hot Zone, unfortunately, if you guys are fans of the game mode, is I have a gut feeling that it's probably not going to be in the game for that much longer. First things first, it is performing at 8.3% for fun, which is similar to Siege, but one thing you guys got to keep in mind is that Hot Zone is out in rotation all the time. It's always on that top slot as like one of those trying out game modes like we've seen in the past from like Present Plunder and all the other limited game modes that we had. And I mean, the percent is only going to get lower from there. We're still 18 days into it, which is fairly new for a game mode. And if the game mode was an instant success, if it was a really fun game mode, there'd be plenty of people playing it, so that percent would be a bit higher. I feel like Siege is probably not a really good value to be close to. You want it to be up there with like Brawl Ball and stuff like that, which is a really strange thing, guys. I feel feel like when it comes to new game modes inside of Brawl Stars, the player base is just content with the game modes that we have in the game. The last couple game modes that we received in the game just didn't perform to the standards that the Brawl Stars dev team were hoping for, and I'm honestly, like, I really enjoy Hot Zone. I enjoy the game mode immensely, and it stinks that these types of things happen, but I feel like the next game mode that is released, that if they want to be permanent, it has to be an amazing concept, something that everyone will want to play every single day. And unfortunately enough, to back up the claims that we made in today's video about Hot Zone being removed from the game, as you can see with the departure of the Lunar New Year update skin in the background and stuff like that, and just the update in general, I'm gonna miss it. I love Lunar New Year in Brawl Stars. As you can see, Hot Zone, the top slot, is also not there, so it seems like it's already kind of been removed from the game, which is very unfortunate, unless it's going to be out in like the third event slot rotation, not the third, the fifth. Excuse me, I said third earlier in the video, but the bottom left event rotation. Okay, dang it. But we'll have to see moving forward. We haven't had an official statement from Brawl Stars at the time that I'm recording this video that it was removed from the game, which I'm sure we'll be getting if it is. They wouldn't just kind of sweep it under the rug like nothing happened or anything like that, but it's unfortunate. Next, in other news, and this is probably the most exciting bit of information in today's video, and that is potential new skins coming around the corner. As you all know, we covered a video a few weeks ago, I should say like a month ago, outlining Supercell Make, Supercell's newest like form of community input and interaction for Brawl Stars in general, with the whole intention of players or artists to make their own bow skin or just skins in general, submit it to Supercell Make, get recognized by the community, so getting upvotes and stuff like that, and whoever would get the highest rated skins made for that specific character, which this one was bow, would be implemented inside the game. Now, I believe they said that it might be implemented inside the game, but I don't know why they would go through the trouble of making Supercell Make and this amazing like platform. It has a lot of intricacies. It's a very in-depth website that a lot of people are utilizing, and I don't know why they would make that if they wouldn't add these things in the near future, or at least start to work on it, develop it, and see how it looks in game. So these are the two skins that one we have from Getty Core, the man, the myth, the legend we all know and love, Getty Core, and that is Horus Bow, which is probably my favorite one. I love this skin so freaking much. The arrows are epic. If the animation is of the arrows being like a light beam, I'd be game, guys. I would buy this skin in an instant. But the other one is Demonic Bow, which in my opinion, I feel like is stellar as well. I wish I could see some animation on the arrows, but overall, I feel like these skins would be amazing for the game. I feel like every single skin that we've most recently got in the game have been continually increasing in epicness. Little bit of epicness in your life is always good. But these last skins for the Lunar New Year were amazing. The animations on them were stellar, and I mean, if these are the next skins coming out here soon, I would not be complaining. These are amazing. So we'll have to see moving forward. Make sure to be on the lookout for that. I would assume, I'm like a 99% certain, I should say like 95% certain that these are probably coming into the game here sometime soon. So that's epic. And the final bit of update information, like we mentioned before in today's video, as you can see, Lunar New Year is no longer a thing. And guys, I'm actually really sad about it. I am going to miss the nice, beautiful pinkish red, the vibrant background that we had with Lunar New Year. We're just back to the basic blue, guys. It feels bad, man. Like I've said in so many of my videos, Lunar New Year is my favorite time to be playing Brawl Stars. I love everything about it. For some reason, the skins are always off the charts. The background is amazing. It's inviting, it's warm, it's welcomed. It's just some of my favorite updates. I would say this last update that we received was like my third favorite update, and then my second favorite update was the last Lunar New Year skin update. It just has a good spot in my heart. I'm not sure why, so it's sad to see it go. Now, with that, unfortunately, you can no longer buy the Lunar New Year skins in your shop. So those were limited skins. So hopefully you guys got around to buying some of them. I know a lot of people are free to play out there, and there's no shame in not getting those skins. As you all know, in this Lunar New Year update, the skins that we received last year were in this updates. So don't be surprised if like all those skins come back, or maybe they'll get rid of the Lunar New Year skins that we received last year and have this year's Lunar New Year skin for next year's, as well as the new ones. That's confusing, man. That hurt my brain. But of course, as time goes on, I couldn't see them releasing all the Lunar New Year skins that we received throughout the time of Brawl Stars creation. I feel like that would get really insane. Right now, we're rocking like 7 different skins that we received just from Lunar New Year updates alone. Plus the stuff that we would get on top of that in the next Lunar New Year update. You're looking at like 11 skins coming out for the shop. So I'm assuming that you guys will be seeing this year's skins again if you guys are disappointed in not getting them. So make sure to keep that in mind. And then the final bit of information that I have for you all in today's videos, as you can see, Cupid Piper is on the way. We have to wait 17 hours and 22 minutes at the time that I'm recording this video, which is amazing, guys. Cupid Piper is probably one of my favorite skins coming in this update. The animations are amazing. Like I said before, every single skin that we received in this update, the animations on it are amazing. I feel like the skin really suits her, and it's not going to be that expensive either if you guys are really looking forward to getting this. Now, I do want to point out that this is not a Lunar New Year skin, so this won't be limited, so make sure to take your time with it. Maybe wait till an event comes around the corner, like a birthday or something like that, to ask for some gems or something like that. So it's not going to be gone forever once it is gone, but we'll have to check and see. There might be like a deal or something like that when it's first released, and if so, that is when you're going to want to buy it. But really looking forward to it. You all know your boy Ray. I'm going to be gemming the crap out of this thing once it does come around the corner. But yeah, guys, that's all we have for you all in today's video. Make sure to let me know what you're most excited for coming around the corner. I feel like I can already tell what the comments are going to be saying about that, and that is the bow skins. Those things are amazing. And make sure once like a new Supercell make campaign is released, make sure to try to be a little bit more active over there, like voting for different skins that people are making, because it will have a really huge impact as to what skins actually make it to the game. So this one was bow. Hopefully we see Brawl Stars Mortis little Supercell May campaign. That'd be amazing. I'd be all over that. But I'm hoping to see that aspect of Supercell flourish, just because it's such an epic idea, allowing people in the community to take part in some of the developments inside the game that they come to know and love. I feel like that is such a great thing. Brawl Stars is really on top of things when it comes to like community interaction, stuff like that. So I'm so down for the next skin. I'm excited to see who it's going to be next. But yeah, guys, hopefully you all enjoyed today's episode. If you guys are excited, make sure to slap a like on it. But yeah, with that being said, make sure to keep having fun with Brawl Stars, and we'll see you in the next episode. Peace out.